society immediately concludes that once a person smokes, they are immediately turned as a bad person. Today on the streets of Lagos, we are going to be asking the good people, does smoking automatically means that you are a good person or a bad person? Today on the street of Lagos, that is what we would be asking the good people. Sit back and relax. This is TV Independence. You're watching Street Voices with Mary, and keep watching. Should smoking be a moral standard?
To me, no. Reason being that maybe let me use myself as an example. From my background, you dare not smoke, and maybe because the kind of parent I have and the kind of spiritual life we have, we don't do those dirty things that is going to give you bad names. Because let me put, they said oh call wewe, oh soju, who ati fadaka lo. So if outside you misbehave, definitely you are tarnishing your image. So I'll say smoking, it's not a moral standard. Even those that invented cigarettes, they tell you smokers are liable to die young. So if you are trying to put your life at risk, then there is a problem. So me, I'll say smoking, to me, I'm not generalizing it now. To me, it should not be a moral standard, because once you try to do that, definitely you're turning the world into another thing. So it is not to
Okay,
me.
so do you have friends who smoke?
Yes, I do, and I don't castigate them. All I do for them is just tell them, okay, friend, so you are doing this, remember this and that. And if they want to change, it's left to them. You can't force people to change. You only persuade, you talk to them, and you keep praying for them. Because once you try to, like, my friend is bad, they are one your mobu, like they can be of help at the end. So you just try to be friends with them. It's you that you have to limit your friendship with them, because they said, show me your friend and I'll tell you whom you are. And Yoruba says that ọmọ tó bá bá járìn á jẹ̀gbẹ́. Don't mind me, because I'm from a Yoruba family background, and those proverbs and parables helps you a lot, so that you not be able to backslid and you not fall. So to me, I have friends and we're still friends, but there's always gaps and boundary. I don't bring them to my house because you dare not. I know now, definitely, they want to exhibit that heart. They will not want to pretend, and you can't bring them to my house. I have my family, I have my brothers, my siblings, and every other person. Definitely, my parents will like, I want not seeing smoke. You're smoking, so definitely.
Can you date a smoker?
Can I?
Date a smoker?
Can I date? That's hard. And if peradventure I don't know, maybe when we started dating and at the long run I get to know,
It's just love head over
it's
heels.
just for us to sit down and talk about it. And if I see it cannot change, I'll think about my future and my children. So, and his own life. I don't want to be a widow now, and I cannot start not seeing sickness or diseases I didn't bring to you that you actually did with your own hands. So I will either break the relationship. That's it.
Okay, lastly, you're in an uncharted territory and you don't know where to go direction wise. You see a smoker standing by and nobody else. Would you ask him for direction?
Of course, I will. It is human as well. It doesn't make him a bad person. Why not? I've been to a place where they were smoking and they told me, sorry, I want to smoke. I said, no, wala. It's for me to sit or to stand. If I feel that I am not conducive enough to sit there because of the smoke or something, I excuse myself. So why wouldn't I ask him for? Are we lost in the year? And I don't want to get lost. Definitely.
Can a smoker be your pastor?
My pastor. Smoker, can he be my pastor? Well, I don't have a pastor that smokes. And if eventually my pastor smokes, definitely my pastor should not stand and tell me, smokers, they don't smoke, or smokers are liable to die. And I'll definitely go to her and say, pastor, maybe you'll be number one on the list for that. So, and I believe, well, it's individual differences and personality. So if he does, well, to him, that is what he chose. But to me, once I know that it is bad, I will not do that. I will not follow his footsteps.
According to you, does smoking indicate if a person is bad or not?
Okay, I won't really judge if that, but personally for me, I won't say yes and I won't say no, but I feel like everybody with his right senses or with her right senses, that is an adult and knows that something is harmful for his or her health, should not do it to endanger their own lives. Meaning it's not proper. Why would you and they cough while at it and they don't even care? Some of them want to do it because of peer smoke. They turn me. I can't date anyone that smokes. I can't date a guy that smokes. I can't be friends with a female that smokes and all that. What does that tell of you? You're not even scared that you might die one day. So you can't do anything to me. Oh.
Okay, what about habits? People have bad habits. Yeah, so lying is a bad habit to some people, bad habits and all that. Would you term smoking as bad habits and something you can easily forgive?
Yes, for some people, they don't do it on purpose. So if you find, yes, some people, they just do it out of frustration. Some people do it because they just want to feel among. Some people do it just to forget their sorrows and all that. But if you find someone that smokes and you're attracted to the person before you find out that the person is a smoker or the person, he or she is a smoker, and the person is willing to change, willing to leave that habit, so long as you want to help them, then I think that should make you move close to them and try to help them change, make them stop, because already they have discovered the fact that it's a bad habit. It's actually a bad habit.
So, according to you, should smokers be termed as bad people or good people? And should it be made as a moral standard? Should it be a moral standard?
Uh, Actually, looking at this, those who smoke, like they don't actually. Some of them don't actually do it like they want to do it. Like they, some use it to take away what's in their head. Like some might come from a good home, like where their parents are, where their parents brought them up very well, but due to some circumstances, and some also are peer pressures like their friends, and they just want to do it to make their friends happy because their friends ask them to do so. So rating them as bad or good people, like to me, I will actually place them in the center. They're not actually, most of them are not bad, most of them are not good. So
Yeah, I like that opinion. Now, would you date a smoker
why? Yes.
as a wife, for a wife?
If she does not use it, like if smoking does not get into her head, like she knows what she's doing, like yeah, why?
Okay, so at what point do you know if a person is doing too much?
Wow, when you start misbehaving, like can I say this on air? Like I I smoke, so but not much. Like I smoke when it need be done. So
When does it need to be done?
okay, to me, I smoke in my free time when I know that I'm at home. I can't misbehave with my friends. I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol.
What
Anything
does it do
alcohol.
for you? Smoking.
Me?
Yes.
I just feel it's what makes me happy. Like other people make have sex, other people drink, but me, I think smoking makes me happy. Like, and I actually use it to read at night. Like, it doesn't make me sleep. So
So at what point do you think it's enough? Like it's enough.
when I think I'm overdoing it, like when I think I'm getting addicted to it, so I think I'm overdoing it. And when I think when I see that I'm misbehaving, like, I think I'm overdoing it. So
So much you're talking to. But lastly, though, if you're in a situation whereby you're in an uncharted territory, there is a smoker where you can ask for directions, would you ask them? Or is it dangerous? Because society has made us think that smokers are dangerous, Like, would you ask them
am I
for directions?
dangerous? Do I look dangerous? You see, so it depends on where you learned how to smoke or the kind of gangs you move around with. And pertaining to your question, like is it good to ask smoker for a direction? It depends on how you. It depends on how you converse with the person, like how your relationship was. Like coming to you now to ask for a direction. Did I come to you politely or the way I did it? So
Most times people misunderstand smokers or people judge them correctly. Does smoking actually mean a person is bad or not?
Um, Not at all.
Why?
Smoking does not mean the person is bad. Most of the time, people that smoke is all about peer influence, peer pressure, and all of that. And over time, they just feel, okay, let me start with this. I think I also want to also want to become I also want to become relevant. I also want to become a big boy or big girl, as the case may be. So, and it starts with just taking a puff and all of that. So on and on, it becomes a habit that they might eventually not be able to control. So it doesn't mean that they are bad. What they are doing is bad, but it doesn't mean that what they are doing, what they themselves are bad. I think over time, if they are able to just have a remorse and just decide that, okay, I want to be able to overcome this, and they're able to go through the necessary to become, so it doesn't really define them, so they're going to get liberated from it. So it doesn't really define them. It's just a process, a stage that they are found themselves. I believe you can work on it, they can actually become better and come out of it. Yeah.
Okay, so what if in a situation whereby law enforcers are into smoking and then we have agberos into smoking and all that, how do you think the government can, curb smoking in our society?
Okay, firstly, I believe most of the time substance abuse is a result of lack of knowledge and lack of orientation. Yes, it's all written on the packs of cigarettes that smokers are liable to die young and all of that. But beyond that, I believe that if enough effort is put into sensitization, orientation, and giving them an insight into probably doing a pictorial sample. For instance, there was time I saw the lung of a smoker and the lung of a non-smoker. I could visibly tell the difference. I believe that if you can always project, it's not just one time they see it once and that will be maybe the next time we see it like 3 years time. It's something that they keep saying, okay, this is the aftermath of what you're doing. Is they keep, I believe it registers something in their mental state or in the mental, in their psyche that I think I need to do something about this. So the government has a lot of work to do in terms of sensitization. They have a lot of work to do in terms of making sure that for instance, I believe the government can do a lot in trying to limit out the infiltration of tobacco and related products into the market space. So a lot of things can be done by the government, and I believe if there is a will, there will always be a way.
A change to bad habits leads to a change in life. Thank you for sticking with us today on this episode of Street Voices. And don't forget, we want to know what you think about this particular topic. Don't forget to go to the comment section and let us know what you think. Thank you for sticking with us. My name is Marianne, signing out.